Image consulting. What does it mean to you?
Image coaching is making someone feel elevated, confident, clear, and purposeful. Why was this person treated well and that person ignored? You need to have the knowledge, you need to have the presence, you need to have the clarity. Where does social anxiety happen? Where does depression happen? The idea is to make you independent. Train yourself to feel powerful. You're training yourself for a better life. That's the power of dressing up. Why are we not giving that importance?
Somebody comes to you who's not feeling confident, low on self-esteem.
You don't just wake up confident. I'm not born confident. There is a struggle space for identity, struggle space for social stigmas, pressure, childhood trauma.
I think this is amazing work that you're doing.
If you put that investment one time, you are building dividends in your personality. This brand is here to build lives.
Today we welcome Tonisha Pawar, the founder of Live It Up, a Pilates expert trained with Balanced Body USA, and a transformational wellness entrepreneur helping people reconnect with their bodies, mindset, and self-worth. Her mantra is wellness from within. Tonisha blends fitness, personal branding, confidence building, and lifestyle transformation. From training over 3,500 Air India Express crew members to mentoring the next generation of 700 entrepreneurs at NMIMS, her influence is felt across the country. Today, we are diving into how she aligns fitness, grooming, and mental clarity to help people live their most confident lives. All right, Tonisha. Now we talk about your second vertical, which is my favorite, image consulting, because
Nice.
I see it as the best way to express self-love
True. Yes.
to your own self. It starts from you,
Mhm.
and that's how you expand it.
Yes. Yeah.
So, please take us through your process of image consulting. What does it mean to you? Where did it start? And so on and so forth.
So, image consulting is a little overrated word when people use it everywhere. For me, I whenever you tell someone image coach, image mentor, people would think it's personality development. As I said, everything can be called in a different way, but for me, it was really about having a holistic identity and having everything around that holistic identity building. And if that was image consultancy, then yes. The word image consultancy for me was not aesthetics. People treat it as aesthetics only. It is aesthetics, 100%. That's where it starts. Because if I gift you something in a crushed newspaper, you're going to judge it. And I don't want to look like that crushed newspaper. I want to be gift wrapped. I want to look luxurious. I want to give it to you. I want to present it to you. So how do you present yourself is the first question I asked myself. Why are you looked in a certain way? There have been stores I would go into dressed a little casually and I wouldn't be addressed. And then there would be the same person, the same salesperson looking at you differently when you elevate yourself and walk in differently.
Yeah.
So lots of observations through life, right? Like, why was this person treated well and that person ignored? Why were like the premium and the luxurious and the privileged class looked a certain way and made you feel like you're not enough? When you see all this and when you grow into, that's why I said the difference between coming from Bangalore and Bombay, I wouldn't say anyone was looking down upon you, but smallest of gestures and body language and presence can make someone feel less. Who is anyone to make anyone feel less was the question. So how about not changing the ones who make you feel less, but changing the way you can tell people how to feel better, good, and comfortable in a space is what image coaching is. Image coaching is making someone feel elevated, confident, clear, and purposeful. And if you can feel that by looking, by speaking, by having your presence felt when you don't have to say much, that is where you need to train yourself. And for self-love, you need to be confident to feel self-love.
Yeah.
You can't have self-love if you don't even like yourself in a certain way.
Yeah.
How do you love yourself? You love yourself if you're going to a birthday party, you're going somewhere, you want to go, we all put ourselves together and go. We don't compromise. Why do we feel our best and we want to show ourselves off when we do that? That's the power of dressing up. Dressing up has a lot of alignment in how people see you. Why are we not giving that importance? Why do people say, oh, but we have this and this person wearing such a place, but he's still so successful?
Yeah.
How can you respect yourself or anyone? I mean, if you have a birthday party and someone walks in with pajamas or flip-flops or Crocs, would you like it? You want people to dress up because dressing up is not about the aesthetics. It's about valuing the space that you are in, and you're valuing the space that you're going to. When you value the space of two people, you're heard, you're seen, you're respected, your exchanges are better, and you create a space for yourself. That is where image coaching helped understand. Like, I wanted to first tap into that process for myself. I saw a lot of things shift because when people started understanding that it's not about wearing the Louis Vuitton and the Jimmy Choos, it's really about wearing quality and the right colors and fits, and it's more also about not following the trend and creating your own personal sense of style. Understanding
being in your element.
Being in your element. Don't follow nothing. Feel the presence stronger. When you wear a blazer, do you feel powerful? If the answer is yes, yes. If you wear a good athletic jogger, you feel powerful. If the answer is yes. That sense of unspoken language is what you're carrying, which becomes energy. And that is image coaching. So we focus on the aesthetics. We focus on what you feel. Now you can be looking the part, but you can't speak a word to save your life. You can't hold your opinions. You can't hold your mindset. You're going through all sorts of noise when you walk in your room. Now we focus on communication. So we take you through this inward journey from how you look, because when you walk in, you want to see yourself. And then how you speak. When you speak, you want to be heard. And then when your leadership skills, it builds up. So this process of what it was started when I was constantly put on that radar of, oh, you're from Bangalore, you don't know enough, you're in Bombay, you need to be upgraded, updated, you need to be. And having been in, fortunately, life's been kind to be able to be in the best of Bollywood setups, or social events, best of corporate events like with Israel consulates, French consulates. I've trained the Israel consulate. He's been the most amazing experience for me to train him and his family. They come to the studio. Mr. Kovi Soshani and his wife. He's extremely humble family. The exchanges I've had. Because there you learn humility, and then you focus on your training. You've been everywhere. You've been in all spectrums of resources you have. When you come back to the old middle class girl that I was first talking about, I want to be experiencing this. I want to enjoy experiencing this, but I want to come back and say, hey, you can fit in there only if you have yourself, put yourself on an elevated level. You need to feel elevated to be in an elevated space. So for you to feel, you need to have the knowledge, you need to have the presence, you need to have the clarity, the consciousness of doing it. And that needs training. And training is where you train your confidence. You don't just wake up confident. I'm not born confident. I've had the frizziest of hair and curliest of hair and the buck teeth and I don't even want to show you what my before is, but you train yourself into it.
It takes work.
Yeah. And do people need it? Yes, they do. Do you want to be, where does social anxiety happen? Where does depression happen? Because you're not moving inwards. You're not holding on to who you are.
Mm.
You're questioning yourself to who you are. When you question, you're always going to find the no's.
Yeah.
And then you have the world making you feel even more or less.
Mm.
So first, get your ground reality and foundation strong. Once you fix that, you become immovable. Your foundation strong.
Mm.
So we take you through this and we push that. And it came to me because of my experiences in the industry, experiences as, when you always encounter with people who have power, there is a sense of human ground that they make you feel powerless. But when you train yourself to feel powerful, you're training yourself for a better life. That's where I want to go.
Wow. I love everything you said. But let's also, go through this journey. Let's say somebody comes to you who's not feeling confident, low on self-esteem, overall just not self-aware, I would say, and disconnected.
Yeah.
So what's the process? Like, what's the playbook in a way?
So they walk in, again, they get to meet me, they get to answer a few questions online. So they book it online on a website, on our home website. And then once they send that questionnaire, I tend to see where their struggle areas are. And then when they come in for a consultation, I get to understand them in person. There's a look and feel to it. There's a touch and feel to it. So we understand if they're pressurized, suppose it's a student, if they're pressurized with their parents to come here, or is it on their own, or is their narrative different with their parents and different with us? So we become the bridge between the parents and the child to understand what their real struggle is. Most of the struggle is always social pressure of fitting in. And that's what we figured in among students. The second one amongst ladies is fitting into social pressures again, and fitting into business entrepreneurial pressures of business standards, of leads and about bringing. So these are our target audience, right? So we understand where their struggle areas is, and then we get on to fixing the first problem that can make them feel good. So we let them know that where is your stuck point. For example, if you come to me and you're like, I have the most boring wardrobe and I wear the same kurta every day and I wear this every day. We first take you person shopping. We take you around of person shopping. I can't tell you, Nehha, honestly, that is the biggest difference we see. It's the most underrated service that people talk about when they do the first process of person shopping. So what I first do is actually take them to my team, who's a stylist, my hairstylist. We change up the way they wear their hair.
Like a overhauling.
Yeah, it is overhauling, but why hair, again, as superficial as it sounds, your hair is your crown. Your hair understands you can be...
Absolutely.
You can dye your hair anyhow. You can have it oily, you'll feel dull. You have it washed, you'll feel fresh. You wear it a certain way. So you will understand how you wear your hair. And then we move into your grooming, of basic grooming, and then we move into a person shopping. Once you're fixed there, you're allowed to come to class or whenever the session or studio looking the part every time. You can't slumber walk in. You can't be anyhow. You have to show up in a certain way. Now you're going to be meeting other people as well. Once the consultation process is over, we fix dates. We give you these dates. Now we do a lot of first, we do the first 5 sessions are individual communication sessions where we understand your communication is conversation, business communication, written. Is it is it more on the computer? Do you have more? Is it netiquette problems or etiquette problems? So we fix all of that. We take the process we sign you up for 3 months. So 3 months, the process is where we even take you on a dining spree with all of them who have trouble. So all the members who have trouble or have even passed out after 3 months. Yeah, I can't tell you. Now that is experience for me because I am sitting there. You can't correct people, right? Like I don't like correcting people right there. There's a way to doing it. You can't say fork down, spoon down, knife there. So you kind of do it in a way where you make them feel like you're fine. Don't worry about it. But you can do it this way. So there's a way you need to correct them. So we do it in a group so that it doesn't feel too attacked. and then we do this kind of training together. Sometimes it's individual.
Do you have chopsticks there?
Thank you for asking me that. I need to learn that from you now. Well, no, we go to that extent.
That's the real problem. I'm sorry,
glad
it
you
just
asked
popped
me.
up, but yeah,
I'm
it
glad.
is real.
Okay,
Where is the
we've
dining
had a
etiquette?
situation where there was this lady who was traveling to Japan on a vacation, and she was like, can you just today, I have one class to learn how to use chopsticks. And I wasn't good at it at all. I was
Same
like,
here.
listen, I'm like, can we just get someone? I was like, I can't. I said, look, I can't be good. I can't be good at all of this. So I got someone specially who is so
Wow.
effortless and who eats dal rice and chopsticks. I'm like,
Yeah.
I need you here.
I saw someone eat poha with chopsticks. by
There,
the way.
okay. I need
Can
to
you
hire
beat
this person.
that?
Can you please send them to my, like, really? Poha with chopsticks is like
Like
groundnuts.
literally every
groundnut
grain.
onion.
Like it was literally like, I don't know,
Oh,
like
but
a loop.
Never mind. I like poha with chopsticks is setting standards a little like
Too high.
Too high. I can't keep up with. But we've actually had like this whole setup. So what happens is the anxiety of speaking to others.
Yeah.
So it's not like a course. We are not a textbook. Write down your notes. We're not PPT. We're not sit there and watch how people do. You're on an observation spree.
That's
You
the
are.
best way.
When
to
I
run.
correct you, you're going to watch what you're corrected
Yeah.
for. That becomes your correction too. When so things like that. So you are constantly in an observation zone, even in a mall, even here. Now when you're doing a lot of communication courses, you're also going offline. So we teach you how to be online when you're doing online classes.
Oh.
What should be your frame? How much should be your conversation?
Oh, nice.
How much of your head tilt is. So we have smaller things that they need to focus on. People usually have their online class till here and just look so funny because the monitor is right till here and they're just moving their head.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
small things like that are
Yeah.
addressed. So we create a course for you. We understand your issue. We build it around that and we get you to repeat it and follow it. Then we have different trainers coming in according to what they need. Like we have a communication trainer training them with. There are some people who only want to train with social media presence.
Okay.
How do you shoot your social media? So we
Customize.
customize it accordingly. So depending on where you want to go, we have things planned out for you. And how do
Wow.
we end it? We have a certification. We
Oh,
do a
you do.
certification of Live It Up for you to take forward and say that you have invested your time in Live It Up to work on self-work. So there is wherever you want to go find a job, people know that you've taken the interest to enhance your skills and your well-being.
Yeah.
And of course, your own personality. So that is what we go with. Now, how do we go a little deeper? There's a phase 2 to it. If they do
Okay.
a 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
when they do a 6 months, then we focus on personalizing your lookbook. We have like everything set out for you in terms of your wardrobe. First, we do a wardrobe audit. We give you an idea as to what you can work with and what you don't have to spend money on. And then we give you all your basic, and then we give you build up wardrobe. So there's a basic, there's a build up, and then there is like your once in a way, your occasional outfits. So you have it all set out. Now you don't need to think. Now, whenever you're setting out yourself,
Yeah.
you yourself become. The idea is to make you independent. The idea is not to have a stylist and an entourage behind you letting you know who you are. I don't want to tell you who you are. You telling me who you are. I'm going to show you how you can be somewhere more than where you think you are. That's my image journey.
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
So there's a 3-month and there is a 6-month.
Yeah.
And do you also include like rituals in terms of going within
Yes.
and stuff like that?
So when you do the 6 months, so all of the courses and everything has a mix of Pilates and
Okay.
all the meditation and the wellness in it. So you have a combo of both. But if you need something that's just quick and express in 1 month, it is just image consultancy. It is not. Then we don't take your focus away because there are people who come with saying, no, I just do the gym. I actually already do Pilates here. So it's a very self thing, nothing imposing. If you can't make it, we don't call, we follow up. We don't push you to be in a certain way.
Sure.
We spell out everything together. So it helps both ways, because then you're building a routine and discipline, and you're taking care of yourself. So in your head, you know your well-being factor is taken care of. Now I need to focus on my professional zone.
Yeah.
Now I need to focus on my social zone. So,
It takes a lot of load off you, actually.
I mean, I'm telling you, I have had people like the audience who go out there as agents to look for boys, for girls, like the Seema ma'am that we have. We have a lot of those people who pull down confidence of the other person.
Yeah.
They are plethora of them sitting at the studio sometimes saying, the guy rejected me and he just thought I was too fair. Someone thought I was too what. These are areas of, oh my God, I think she needs more of my course than you do. How can she tell you because she's tearing you apart with who you are, how you are. The boy thinks you're fat. The boy thinks you're broad. I'm like, how can someone say that? So there are many damaging factors in a human narrative, which is bringing our society in a certain way.
True.
So everyone needs to prepare and understand how to train your confidence. If you can train your confidence, you can beat anyone.
And be in any space. And I think this should ideally start pretty early. I mean, ideally.
I agree.
I would say right after your 10th, like when you're actually entering the real world.
Yeah.
If you do this, I think it sets the foundation.
A lot of people come there. So when someone asks me, so Tonisha, what's your target audience? I do say 25 to 55. But then they would walk in and they would see 10, 15-year-olds and they're like, so you train kids as well? So we have some special kids who come there who have extremely amazing energy and memory, but they are not very good with speaking and speech and communication. So when they come in, so that becomes my engagement for what I can do for them. I can't specially clinically treat them, but they come and involve because there is a certain understanding of personality that I do with these people. I bring in other people and I engage with them. But our main target audience is 25 to 55. There is a struggle space for identity, struggle space for social stigmas, pressure, childhood trauma. So we're not clinically, again, I quote, we're not clinically changing you. Yeah. There is a big difference. There is a lot of basics that you don't fix and then you think you need clinical treatment. We will figure that out. We just need you to come, be honest, hold a space where you get to meet people, exchange open energy. And honestly, Nehha, 80% of the cure is when that space they come to the space, they discover that they already have a space that is trusted and restored. Half the cure is there.
Absolutely.
You don't even need it. You don't even need the next few sessions.
Yeah, just be.
The cure is just like, okay, can I call you? Can I come? I just spoke to you and I felt so good. And then there is a lot of other things. Then they meet like-minded people. Oh, your mother-in-law. Oh, my mother-in-law too. Now I'm like, okay, I have no business here. Everyone's taking care of themselves.
I'm not the only one.
I'm not the only one.
That community feel. I think this is amazing work that you're doing.
Yeah.
So, it's every week that somebody needs to do these sessions in the 3-month course. What's the frequency?
The course is basically, so if it's a corporate, we do a week 1, week 4. So week 1 we work with all the employees, and then we give them a certain task. We either do every weekend to check and to make sure we renew their tasks and renew their programs. We do like a 6-hour and an 8-hour program. So we do a week 1 and week 4 as per the time permits of every enterprise, or we do every weekend. So that, and if it's an individual, we do 12 sessions for 3 months.
Got it.
So it's about 36 sessions for 3 months. And those 36 sessions, you're given a time. 2 weeks, we need to see this. 1 week, we need to see this. The next 2 weeks, we need to see this. You need to keep working on that. So whatever you're working, you're building, you're carrying forward whatever you've learned in week 1, week 2, week
Yeah.
3. You got to become that. And so there are a lot of mirror work we do, a lot of mirror
Wow.
exercises.
I love mirror work.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so effective.
It's so effective. It's
Oh
so
my
real.
God, it's magical.
I do it all the time, and I
Yeah.
see so many flaws. I'm like, it's funny.
Yeah. And
I
what's
love
the
it.
kind of investment somebody needs to do into
Now,
this?
now,
Because-
now let's talk numbers.
Yeah, we
Nehha
have
has
to
to
talk
talk.
numbers because, this is very fascinating, exciting. It feels so empowering, I think, for even the audience who are listening to us.
Yeah.
Because we all feel the need of it at some point.
So where people
so-
don't want to put the numbers in is they think, why invest when we have so many other things that needs to go
Yeah.
on with me? There's a struggle space there for them
Yeah.
to understand. Let's talk about 2 verticals that you're spending on. One is the wellness, the Pilates, and one is the image consultancy. Why do people think so much about investing in themselves, firstly? When I know you have other commitments, but the fact is, if you put that investment one time, you are building dividends in your personality. You are changing and
on.
finding that
Yeah.
shift. So max to max, you may want to invest maybe a lakh or max, like okay, your hair, your shopping, our structure. So our structure goes all the way from 25,000 to 2 lakhs.
Okay, so it's a range depending
It's a range
on the
depending
budget.
on the curation of who wants it for how long.
That's nice because it opens a lot.
Opens
more.
up a lot. But if you're looking for a 6-month engagement, we have 3 memberships. It's called the Core, it's called the Plus, and it's called Unlimited. So Core is a specific specific struggle or a problem. Communication is my only issue. I need to work on that. People skills in etiquette and dining etiquette is my issue, so you pay for that service. Then you come up with Plus. Plus is you get image and wellness together.
Okay.
And then you come up with Unlimited, where you buy a yearly membership and you get image consulting, hand-holding with unlimited classes of Pilates for the year.
Wow.
Which is about, all the way till 1 lakh. 1 lakh is a yearly membership. It's peanuts. So what we do is we get people to pay literally 700 a session. We reduce your sessions basis on a yearly membership.
Got it.
For Pilates, because Pilates has been so expensive. We want to make it easy. We want to make it affordable.
Yeah.
But you have to give us a year to give you that work in you. And you have to give us your time and your consistency. Don't give us the money. Give us your time and consistency with the money. If that's not happening, then don't say, oh, I paid you, I didn't see results.
This sounds so perfect, the way you've bundled it, I think.
Yeah, it's taken a while.
Accessible to so many more, because lifestyle, image consulting sounds like a very expensive affair to most of the people.
True.
They feel like it's out of the league for them.
Yeah.
But I
Most
think
of them
with
take
what
up-
you're doing, it sounds very affordable.
It's affordable. It's we want to make it affordable, and we want to make it a little bit more inclusive. Like your services are inclusive. With the Unlimited, you also get your discounts of dance, and you just walk in and you can just do whatever you want. It's like a club membership. You walk in and you can do what you want. You have to make a decision on what you need.
Yeah.
And personally speaking, most of them take image with wellness because they want to go to one place, becoming familiar with that place, and because the place starts to own you.
Yeah.
This is
Of
the space where the place starts to own you. When the place owns you, you have a different space from where you come from. Like you come to a safer place, and there's more people you meet. The perceptions are different. The change is very organic. I don't need to change you. I'm nobody to change you. They need to understand this. Right?
Yeah, you're just providing the right platform.
It's it's coming from, it's got all rooted from where I had come from. So I just see the space as that. And that's where we want to build this in Bangalore, Delhi, and Bombay eventually.
That was my next question.
There you go.
When are you expanding?
We're wanting to expand this now. We want to build another one in Bombay, which is one is in Andheri and we're in town now. We want to take it to Andheri. We want to take it in the suburbs. We want to build this for a the industry space needs it very badly. Too lost. Many people come here from different cities, struggling with identity space. Considering we want to build a holistic identity, culture. That is one of the things that we want to build there. So one is that, and one is my hometown, Bangalore. I think Bangalore is again like Pune.
Has to be there.
Education, culture, very culturally strong. They need it very badly. I hate saying it, but yeah, they need it very badly. There's a lot of settled down, kind of a very rested vibe there. Very rested vibe. Like they don't care.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. But I'm just like,
It can upgrade always.
it's just
right?
believe in just
Yeah.
moving into elevation with where
Yeah.
you are,
Yeah.
So in my own way, and whoever thinks they need it, that's one place. Delhi is another place that I needed. I love
Yeah.
being there only because it's given me the biggest opportunities. But I see Delhi is another place
On
that
the
I feel.
cards.
So where we're looking at
Maybe
having these
Pune, you
anchors.
never know.
Pune is definitely happening now. This is not negotiable. I would want to make things happen.
We should.
Because it's
we
another
should.
Bangalore.
It is. It is.
And honestly, in India, if this becomes a little bit more, I think it becomes a little bit more easier for people to understand that methods and processes need to be used in an individual life. This brand is here to build lives. That's all. I just want it to be a part of your life, just to add that
A
little
catalyst.
method, a catalyst to growth.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm really
More
hoping.
power to you.
Thank
I
you,
love
Nehha.
it. So much resonance.
Thank you.
My God. All right. I think, many more to go. I think we can keep talking.
We can.
Yeah.
It's like
So I'm
sky's the
sure we're
limit.
going to have another one soon.
So much exploring
Yeah.
myself, talking to you. It's also been cathartic to me to just talk to you about so many things. Like
Yeah.
founder to a founder, to talk about where this was built, what's the purpose, and where it's going. Sometimes they say you find a lot of answers when you're talking about where you built it, and you keep finding those answers when you talk about how you built it.
Yes.
Every time you get asked how you built this, I have an answer
You
that
have a
has
new
different.
plan.
I have a new answer. Like I have an answer
Yeah.
where you're discovering something more from the
Exactly.
journey.
It's a more
it's happening every
expanded
day.
answer, which is
I just
yeah.
always think it's building on its own. I definitely feel like I want to. It's kind of turning out to be super organic at this stage in the business. It's people are plugging in, people are understanding it. The current clients have already, they've somehow become very inclusive in the brand. They start giving you ideas. They start building
Yeah,
this, and
because they're living the change. That's
I
the
like that,
best.
living the change. Yeah, all about words. I love it.
Wow. This is, I think, just an introduction, but again, we'll link it up, and people should definitely get in touch with your brand and,
Thank you.
go through this transformation. I think it's a game changer. It's like a version 2.0 for
Thank you.
people.
Yes, it is.
So,
It is.
yeah.
It is. It is. If you're in a self-discovering journey and you don't know where to find the presence felt and where to be heard, find out what the Live It Up process is. We call it the LRU method and the LRU process. Once you understand it, once you come, we're here to give you a community that is meant for you. And it's never that it's not, it's this is not meant for me. You will feel comfortable instantly.
The
Because,
belonging.
yeah, there is a lot of belonging and presence. And more than anything, it is also about, I think you know, what you don't share with everyone, there is a self-talk that happens. That space allows you to feel trusted.
Yeah.
Like when you feel like someone, there's a trusted
Yeah.
process to it, you will instantly feel it. I can vouch for you on that. Everyone's trained for it.
I
Yeah.
mean, I can't wait to visit your place now.
I want you to.
And I strongly recommend everybody to get in touch and
Thank you.
go through this journey, which is
Thank you.
beautiful and life changing.
Thank you so much. This has been a pleasure to just express everything that this place offers. And also, I personally think you're so engaged with your audience and your I think your guest, that you have the right. You can't ask the right questions if you're not as engaged. And more than anything, you are extremely that person who I think Live It Up needs to also work with, because
Aw.
no, and I really think you're so aligned with yourself. And you're here to spread a lot of, I think, the right vibe, more than anything. Intentional work sent across to the right people is missing in a lot of zones.
Yeah.
You definitely can be one of those catalysts. No,
Thank
you are.
so much. That means a lot. And like I
Always.
said, this is just the beginning of our collab. I think
Yeah, I can sense.
we'll go a long way. All right. So are we ready for the fire?
Scary. Let's do this. I am.
It's fun.
I would
It's
love
not
it. I would love
scary.
it. Let's do it.
You love the questions. And we love the answers.
We love the answers. I'm under pressure, but I'm ready to take on.
Not at all.
Yes.
All right. One habit that instantly boosts confidence.
Exercise. Routine.
One wellness myth you want to bust.
That Pilates is for women only.
Your quick fix for low energy days.
I would say do the top 5 exercises that Live It Up method teaches you, and I promise you it's going to be a game changer.
Whoa, love the plug. A red flag you notice instantly in people's lifestyle habits.
I stopped sugar. I stopped. I eat healthy, but when I go to a restaurant, I would order everything unhealthy, and I eat out more often. So just that one thing, that when people contradict and conflict, that is a bigger problem. Yeah.
The emotion you had to master as an entrepreneur.
Self-resilience. You know it. You know it.
3 daily rituals you swear by.
I would say meditation, be very grateful to your parents. And third one is show up and be kinder to each and every individual who passes your day.
Okay, your 3 favorite books that changed your life.
I would start with Shiv Khera's, The Confidence. It was one of the best. Atomic Habits. Loved it. And one of my favorites is Inspired by Lorna Jay. She is an Australian. She's an Australian athleisure designer, but she started this thing called Move Nourish Movement, and it has changed the way I look at wear. Athletic wear to look good and feel good pushes women to also work out. So you look good. So
the feeling.
it's called Inspired.
Wow.
So 3 books.
3 movies.
Karan Johar. I'm a huge Karan Johar fan, but I would definitely, I love my
The
Rona Dhona.
Bollywood
I love my
rom-com.
Bollywood. Yes. But I would say Mamma Mia, Karan Johar's, of course, all of Karan Johar's movies. I have loved Hum Aapke Hai Kaun, and yeah, you said 3, but I have many. But
We can go one more.
we could do one more. We could do Dil To Pagal Hai. Like,
Oh
I'm
my
a dance
God,
film. I've watched that
you are
25
diehard
times.
romantic person.
Hardcore.
Which is, again,
Dil To
so
Pagal Hai on
relatable. My God. Wow.
I'm
Have
all
you
about
met
music,
him though?
dance.
Karan?
No, if can you please call him on the show? I love him. He's so cool.
Let's do it.
I think he's so witty. Yeah.
3 songs that inspire you the most. Your go-to.
Okay, J-Lo, any day. I love this Live It Up song that J-Lo sings. I know I'm all about Live It Up, but I love her songs. I love her as a person. I think she's very inspiring. So all of J-Lo songs, So J-Lo, and secondly, I would definitely give one big track to MLTR. I love their songs, and I love any Bollywood song, but I would say Chana Meria, my dad's favorite.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Last one. Your biggest fear in life today?
It was losing my parents. Now it's losing my mom, and I would want immortality all the time, but losing my family in any way and having my family see in distress. That's my biggest anxiety and fear.
Again, relatable, but a lot of blessings and healing too.
Thank you. Thank you. I am so in sync with you. I am so glad you made
Same
me do
here.
this.
I mean,
This is not my normal, but thank you. God bless you.
so grateful.
Thank you, Nehha.
Yeah.
You've really been a very kind soul to have brought me here. This is not my normal, so just take the car and come here. Never do that.
Wow.
Thank you.
I feel honored.
Thank you, guys.